Goodbye to our seasonal site in Maine. We are finally leaving for the 3rd circuit.
All right, we good to go?
Yep. Hello circuit riders, welcome to Circuit 3 of Circuit Riding RV. We have just taken off from northern Maine and we've driven south to southern Maine. You've seen this campground lots of times. It's Moody Beach in Wells, Maine. This was the fastest, hands down, parking job we've ever done. We came right in from the office and we pulled right into this well, we made it a pull-through site. I don't know if it's supposed to be. We pulled right off the road into this site. We're staying for one night, and tomorrow we're gonna head down to Gateway at Cape Cod, which we've also stayed at a couple of times. Gonna visit with our kids for this week. So we're so excited to be back on the road. Thanks for joining us. We got in so early today that there's still daylight. We can go down and walk on the beach. We're gonna walk the Marginal way path down to a lobster restaurant here on the Maine coast. We're at the Thousand Trails in Cape Cod for the week, so of course we're coming up to visit James and Bryn in North Boston. And Bryn has just started a job as an assistant baker at a French patisserie. So she's brought us over to sample some of her creations.
No, we just make these.
So did you make any of these, Bryn?
Probably.
So good.
You want to try your eclair now?
I happened to see online the other day this little village of Rockport Harbor, Massachusetts. And we've never been here before. It's off the north shore of Boston. It's only about an hour from James and Bryn. So we're taking a little bit of time this afternoon to drive out and check it out. bear caught by the tide and killed in 1700. So we're leaving Cape Cod right now, and we have a little bit of an adventure today. This is Columbus Day weekend in New England, and in other parts of the country that might not be a big deal, but here Monday is off. All the businesses and schools are closed. It's the last long weekend of the summer. So the campgrounds are chock full, and I did not realize this when I was making reservations a few months ago. So we were only able to get a reservation here until Saturday, and now we can't get into our place in Pennsylvania until Monday. So we've got 2 nights that we need to do something with. We're gonna stop at the Mohegan Sun Casino in central Connecticut, which is very exciting for us because it's our favorite casino. When we lived in Connecticut, we used to go there just to walk around and enjoy the shows and the restaurants. We don't gamble at all, but we love walking around large casinos. It's just a little quirk that we like to do. So we're excited that casinos often will let RVers park in their parking lots for free overnight. We're gonna stay there for 2 nights and have some fun at the casino. We're having a little trouble with our CarPlay today. We're parked in the parking lot of the Cape Cod campground trying to get our CarPlay connected. Now if we can't do it, we'll just use our phones, but we're resetting some things now. It's always frustrating when things don't work like they're supposed to. So we're set up here at the parking lot of Mohegan Sun. We've got a nice side spot here along the guardrail, and you can see all of our slides are out. So we'll have a nice 2 days here. Now there's no hookups here at all, no electricity, water, or sewer. So we're boondocking for the next 2 nights, but should be okay. We got our lithium batteries and we're good to go. It's free to stay here for up to 7 nights, but you just have to go online and print out their application for a permit. And then when you get here, this security guard will come and meet you and give you a little permit, but you just have to make sure you got that paperwork done. Don't just pull into the parking lot. But super easy, and I'm so glad that we can stop over here. This is our first parking lot stop with no hookups, so that's kind of exciting, nicer than a Walmart. Our favorite buffet here at Mohegan Sun is closed for COVID, so we're gonna get a little dinner at the Irish pub instead. Hey, here's a neat hack that we found for boondocking. Without going into all the ins and outs of how electric works in your RV, I just wanted to share that if you have a residential refrigerator that has its own dedicated inverter, you might be able to access that inverter to use 110 power off of your batteries. Normally, regular plugs won't work off your batteries since the batteries only power 12-volt systems like your USB ports, your lighting, hydraulics, and slides. But the refrigerator's inverter makes it so regular 110 plugs will work on battery power. Our refrigerator is plugged into this double outlet in the back of a cabinet. We plugged an extension cord and a power strip into this extra outlet so that we could charge all of our devices and plug in our Wi-Fi, our security system, and even our recliners. We don't boondock often, but it's a great perk for us to be able to use for a night or two when we need it. Guys, this is the elusive pot-bellied pig RV pet. We have seen these before at campgrounds, but I've never managed to get them on video. Look at this guy. That is so funny. So we left the casino this morning, and on our way to Lancaster to see my parents, we had an appointment at our dealership in outside of Philadelphia. So we asked if we could possibly spend the night here at the dealership before our appointment tomorrow. That way we don't have to go all the way to the campground and then come all the way back tomorrow like we did last time. And they said, yeah, they've got this little, what they call a campground in the parking lot. They've got electrical hookups here. You can see the little post. No water or sewer, but electric is fine for one night. So it's so nice that they let us put our slides out and we'll just camp out here for the evening, and then we can get our rig in first thing tomorrow morning. We're gonna have them repack the wheel bearings. I know you can do that yourself, but we didn't really want to learn how to do that. And they're gonna rotate the tires at the same time. And we also have this issue on the back of our rig that's been going on for several months now. This is a known issue with Van Lee Volanos, and we even asked someone about it at the Van Lee rally when we were there several months ago. They said it was just cosmetic, but on the forums, I hear other people talking about it and that it's a major concern for them, and I just want to get it addressed while we're here at the dealership. So if you can see this little buckling here in the back, see how the side panel is pulling out from here? There's some sort of structural issue or something where the back of this end cap is not supported, and as your rig bumps down the highway, that panel just comes loose. The caulking is separated, and when that panel pops out, it's hard to pop it back in again. So what Van Lee has recommended is to just put some reinforcing screws in there, and they are going to send our dealership some specific instructions of how to reinforce this. And I'm glad we can get this done right now. It's been like this for probably 9 or 10 months, but I'm enough concerned about it now, and I've heard other people have the same problem that I'm hoping we can get that resolved.
Putting on a tailgate assist to make this go up and down easier, because it's a bit heavy, this tailgate. And this is way cheaper than if we had bought it with the truck.
Right, we just bought this little arm at Tractor Supply.
Uh-huh. And we're gonna install it over here.
And while we're sitting here in the Stoltzfus parking lot, is the perfect time to do it.
Here's an action shot of you out there.
Oh, that's beautiful. No more slamming down.
Yeah, it's still, still has the weight going up. But that's what you wanted right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a good, quick project. So while the service department is working on our house is in the shop today, we're gonna hang out in the truck and get some work done.
We could hang out inside too.
We could.
We're actually just pretty used to hanging out in the truck.
I think I like the truck better.
It's quieter. It's peaceful.
All right, we've got our rig back. They did a pretty good job on this buckling down here. They pounded it smooth and recocked it and put some staples, I guess, up underneath to hold it. Now they have offered to run through the warranty process to get new panels on here, but we're gonna let it ride for a little bit. We'll keep an eye on it and see if it starts buckling again, and maybe we can, next year when we cycle back through here to our dealership, we can get the panels replaced. But for now, I think we're just gonna keep an eye on it. All right, let's get going over to Circle M Campground. You've seen this lots of times because it's right near my parents, and so we love to stay there when we're in the Lancaster area. So we're gonna get set up over there and visit with some family for this week. Well, it's so good to be back at Circle M. We love this park. This is the very first park that we came to when we first picked up our RV a year and a half ago. But I am sad to say that the buckling is back. We drove for 2 hours to get here and just didn't make any difference at all. So we're not gonna worry about it. This is how it's been for the past year, so who cares? And maybe sometime in the future we'll get it looked at again or replace those panels. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Have a great week. Bye.